A heated controversy has erupted between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, with accusations and counterclaims painting both as deeply embroiled in a public feud. Initially, sympathy seemed to favor Lively, but as more messages surfaced, both parties appeared to be engaging in a battle of egos. In her amended complaint, Lively alleged that two unnamed actresses from the set of It Ends With Us could corroborate claims against Baldoni, portraying him in a negative light. Meanwhile, The Hollywood Reporter shed light on a situation where Lively allegedly threatened Baldoni, hinting at using her powerful connections, namely Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds, to achieve her aims. The controversy even reached Piers Morgan, who, in a fiery live TV segment, openly criticized Lively, leaving audiences stunned as their exchange went viral. Amidst this drama, discussions about It Ends With Us, adapted from Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, continue. The film delves into themes of domestic violence following Lily Bloom, played by Lively, as she navigates a complex and tumultuous relationship. The movie's intense subject matter demanded a careful promotional strategy, yet Lively's marketing approach faced backlash. Critics argued that her promotional tactics, such as encouraging audiences to dress in florals for the screening, misrepresented the film's gravity. Further scrutiny arose when Lively's launch of a hair care line and themed cocktails referencing problematic characters in the story sparked outrage, with many accusing her of commercializing a deeply serious narrative. Reports from the set indicate that Lively maintained a limited presence, arriving shortly before filming, interacting briefly, and then swiftly departing. Although fans sought autographs and photos, access was heavily restricted. Lively later emphasized her extensive involvement in the film beyond acting, stating that her role as a producer was more demanding than her performance as Lily Bloom. She expressed pride in infusing her personal experiences into the film, incorporating aspects of her relationships with her mother, sisters, and children in ways only those close to her would recognize. Adding further tension to the controversy, Baldoni claimed that Lively attempted to modify a pivotal rooftop scene, enlisting Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift to influence his decision. With the film's release approaching, the ongoing feud between Baldoni and Lively continues to unfold, drawing both media scrutiny and public fascination. During a meeting at Blake Lively's New York penthouse, Justin Baldoni was caught off guard by Taylor Swift's unexpected arrival and her enthusiastic praise for Lively's script. Feeling pressured, Baldoni interpreted the situation as a strategic move to leverage Swift's influence in favor of Lively's creative direction. According to Baldoni, as Lively sought control over every aspect of the film, she independently rewrote a portion of the script and presented it to him for consideration, despite not being the film's official writer. She then invited him to discuss the script at her and Ryan Reynolds' penthouse, where Swift, to his surprise, was present. Swift implored Baldoni to use Lively's script, calling it the best thing she had ever read. Given Swift's history of supporting Lively's career and her willingness to be ruthless in ensuring her friend's success, having even allowed Lively to direct one of her music videos, Baldoni viewed the situation as an orchestrated attempt to pressure him. Further criticism of Lively arose when claims surfaced that she had not even read the book It Ends With Us was based on, despite her deep involvement in the film. Critics pointed out that her wardrobe choices contradicted the movie's portrayal of a struggling domestic violence survivor, as Lively's character appeared affluent and frequently dressed in florals. The backlash grew stronger as Lively simultaneously promoted her liquor and hair care lines during the film's press tour, which many found inappropriate given the film's serious themes. This controversy led to multiple clips of Lively being perceived as insensitive in various interviews. Adding to the tensions, Baldoni alleged that Lively implied withholding Swift's song My Tears Ricochet from the film's trailer unless her editorial input was incorporated. He cited a text exchange with a Sony executive suggesting that Lively's approval of the trailer was contingent upon her involvement in production decisions, further underscoring her attempts to exert control. Meanwhile, reports surfaced that Lively had a history of alleged bullying on the set of A Simple Favor, where her behavior reportedly created a toxic work environment. Assistant director Barbara Seaman claimed that Lively's actions led her to resign, stating she felt emotionally distressed and was often reduced to tears due to Lively's constant criticism. Seaman's comments gained traction after actor Henry Golding posted about the sequel to A Simple Favor, prompting Seaman to reveal her negative experience. She claimed Lively was cruel to many on set, leaving an emotional toll on those working with her. Compounding the backlash, a 2016 interview with Lively resurfaced, drawing further criticism. In the interview, her responses were seen as dismissive and sarcastic, particularly when addressing her pregnancy and discussing the film Café Society. The journalist conducting the interview later described the experience as a nightmare, citing the tense atmosphere and Lively's demeanor. The interview further fueled negative sentiment toward Lively, especially in light of her current controversies. As the drama unfolds, discussions have emerged about the public perception of Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds. Once adored for their playful relationship, their online interactions are now being scrutinized, with some speculating about what their dynamic is like behind closed doors. Critics of Lively's behavior have pointed to the resurfaced interview where she responded sharply to a journalist's comment about her pregnancy bump, an interaction that reportedly left the journalist nearly in tears. The ongoing legal battle between Lively and Baldoni over It Ends With Us has only intensified, with Lively's legal team recently seeking an extension to file an amended complaint, further prolonging the highly publicized dispute. Blake Lively recently faced another legal setback as the presiding judge denied her request to introduce new evidence against Justin Baldoni. Initially, Lively was given until February 14 to amend her lawsuit, but later requested an extension until March 5. However, the judge only granted her a short extension until February 17. Reports surfaced that Lively's amended complaint, now 141 pages long with an additional 48 pages, alleged that multiple women had voiced concerns about Baldoni's behavior on set. Initially, the lawsuit did not disclose their names, as the actresses reportedly wished to remain anonymous. However, when skepticism arose due to a lack of concrete evidence, the names Jenny Slate and Isabella Ferrer were revealed. Sources claim that one unnamed female co-star reported Baldoni's alleged behavior to Sony, but his legal team has yet to respond. The controversy intensified when text messages surfaced, particularly one from Isabella Ferrer to Baldoni after filming, in which she expressed gratitude for making the set a comfortable and safe environment. Many argue that such language contradicts claims of misconduct. Meanwhile, speculation around Jenny Slate's stance on the issue has led to discussions about the difference between feeling uncomfortable and experiencing outright harassment. Critics argue that Lively's claims lack definitive proof, as no specific allegations of serious misconduct have been made. Further complicating matters, a spokesperson for Lively claimed that the witnesses had given permission to share their communications. However, critics believe they were used to bolster Lively's case and divert attention from her and Ryan Reynolds. In response, Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Freeman, dismissed the lawsuit's revisions as unsubstantial hearsay. Baldoni's team has taken a firm stance against what they see as a calculated media strategy by Lively. As the dispute unfolds, the debate over celebrity PR tactics and public influence continues to gain traction. Many are now questioning whether Lively was genuinely advocating for others or if she crossed a line, using unverified claims to shift the narrative in her favor.